Morning everybody, just want to catch up with everybody, tell you where I am with me training for the Three Peaks Ultra, Geordie Man and all the rest of the events in between. Where to start really, apart from I'm having this week off, which will be week 11. Went out watching Newcastle at the weekend on Sunday. You all know what's happened there. I don't have to tell anybody, it's all over the news, it's all over everything, it's all over social media. Newcastle eventually picked up the first silverware in 70 years. I was there to watch it, in the fan zone, in the tune. Shall we say we indulged a little bit too much. Was not well at all on Monday, even Tuesday, still not well. Celebrated so hard. So I've decided to have this week off. I normally have a week off every 2 or 3 months. And anyway, the reason being is I just try and do a reset. Just to have a relaxing week, just for my mind, my body, your soul, everything, just to have a little bit of time off. It does get monotonous, getting up early hours in the morning, getting things ready beforehand, make sure you're eating right, you're drinking right, you're out at the right time, you get back at the right time, you can get back yourself to work. It just does become monotonous. So sometimes I like to just have a week off where I do nothing at all whatsoever. Everything happens for a reason, I do believe. And I was planning on having next week off, as it's my son's wedding next week, but I've just took it a week early, that's all. My bike's not in the best condition either. The bearings have gone on the back wheel, so I'm having to take that to the shop today. So my bike's off the road technically as well. So I'm using this week as a bit of a recovery week, because I have to recover after watching Newcastle. And a week just to recover my mind, my body, my soul, and just give a little bit of a reset, and then slowly not slowly get back into it next week, but just do some light work next week. Like I say, I'm going to be off Thursday and Friday and anyway, because my son's getting married. So anyway, let's get back to where I am, where I'm at with my training schedule. So week 9, so we'll look at the board. Week 9, so on the Monday I done a 6.5 mile run, 584 feet of elevation. Felt quite good on that day. Actually, it's quite a good one. Just trying now to make sure I do 10k and plus now with all my runs. Obviously, I won't be in the next couple of weeks, but after that, making sure that I at least do 2 10ks a week, 2 35-mile bike rides a week. Then on the Tuesday, I done a 33-mile bike ride. Only reason being, I was a little bit late. And would you believe these tyres that I was bragging on about in the last video? Would you believe I had a flat tyre? I came out. I think what's happened is the lad in the shop has put the inner tube in, and I think it's been slightly twisted, and it just happens to be where there was an actual patch. And I just think that the patch or something's give way or something like that, because I wasn't out on the bike. I just picked up the bike, got outside, tyre was flat. So I spent a little bit of time changing the tyre, so I had to just go a little bit shorter distance to make sure I get working time, basically. So Wednesday rest day as always is. Then on the Thursday, so on the Thursday I had another rest day as well. So I was going to Blackpool with my daughter on that weekend because my granddaughter was doing cheer. So I had a rest day on the Thursday, but then on the Friday, what I did a 50-mile bike ride. Not any massive pace, but it was about 3.25 hours I spent on the bike. Up the Morpeth and back. So, and then on the on the Friday again, so what I done is I double stacked it. So I done a bike ride in the morning, went to my girlfriend's house, and then we went for a run just before we had to head off towards Blackpool. So we went down to the quayside, had a little run around there. It was nice. I've never ran around the quayside. Would you believe, even though I'm from Newcastle, well, no Shields, but I live in Newcastle area. She took us around a little place from her house, which is a great little route. So we had a little run around there. Just a bit of break up the norm as well, just a instead of running around the same place all the time. It's nice to run in different places. So we've done that on the Friday, so I like double stacked it. It's good that to do that sometimes as well, which you'll probably find. Well, I'll probably be doing that quite a bit after on this next stage after my son's wedding. Try and double stack a lot of them. Try and do, even if it's a shorter bike ride and a shorter run, just try and come in, do a bike ride, and then get out do a run, just to learn your legs to be able to do it, basically, because it's a weird sensation, get words out right, it's a weird sensation coming off a bike on a run. Anybody that does triathlon or anybody that's attempted triathlon will understand why. It's just a weird sensation, and it takes a while to get used to it. So I'll be doing that quite a bit over the next couple of months. And anyway, then also I went to Blackpool for that weekend with my granddaughter. Well, good. She done really. I was going to say she's done a good job. A bloody good job. No, she's done really well. She won her segment, shall I say? I don't know what's her group. That's it. It's that segment. Her actual age group. Her team won that. So it was great to watch that over the weekend and all. That was brilliant. Then it was back to graft on the Monday. So did I run on the Monday? Oh yeah, I done the 35-mile bike ride. I think it was on the Monday. No, I didn't. I didn't train on the Monday. That was correct. Didn't train on the Monday because we didn't get back till late on the Sunday night. Trained on the Tuesday. I did a 35-mile bike ride on the Tuesday. Usual route from here up to Blythe and back. And then on the night time, I done a swim. I had swam the week before on the Tuesday, and I just didn't feel it. I forgot my watch. I got there, wasn't feeling it, done a couple of lengths, and then just left. Sometimes things just don't work out right, especially when it's training. And I've learned over the last couple of years that some days you'll just not feel it. Now you can go home and beat yourself up, or you can try and just keep pushing it and try, and you just don't achieve absolutely anything whatsoever. So I found when I do have them days, because it does happen, if I do have a really bad off day, I just go, right, that's it, leaving, let's go home. Because you're just going to beat yourself up about it, because you're going to start wondering why did it happen? What I should have done it. All these things that I've done in the past now, and I've always found that, like, when I've tried too hard, I come away from, I'm unsatisfied. So now I know if it's not happening, just walk away from it and just leave it, because you'll come back to it and you'll be fine. I can't explain it any other way than that, really. So on the Tuesday of week 10, I did do 930 yards. I hate how Strava puts it into yards. It was about 800. I think I done 800 meters or something like that. It was. I could have done. It's not so much I didn't do further. I'm really trying to practice on my stroke, and I'm really trying to get it better. So I'm not trying to go far. It's just trying to get used to the stroke again. I'm still not very good at it. I'm still struggling with it. I don't know why. I know it's been over a year and a half since I've been swimming, but I'm just struggling with it, and I don't know why. But what I intend to do after my son's wedding, I'm going to try and double it. I'm trying to do 2 shorter sessions in the pool. The reason being is I'm just going to do little short sessions to try and get the stroke right first. I think what I'm trying to do at the minute, I'm trying to do a little bit too much. And I think my stroke over the first probably 300 meters is great. And then I think it's going off. And I think the reason being is I'm tired, or I'm just not keeping it right. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing 2 shorter ones, about 300 to 400 meters each, and then just practicing on them, and then try and get the stroke right, and then it'll come. I know it will. I do believe in myself. I know I've done it before, so I do believe in myself. So yes, that's the swimming, and then on the Wednesday, because I had Monday off, so I say done the bike ride on the Tuesday, then I done the swim on the Tuesday night time. The Wednesday I stopped out with my girlfriends, and I'd done that run again that me and her done down to the I was going to say Royal Keys, down to Newcastle Keys. Had a little run around there, done a 7.1. Elevation wasn't great, 341. And then the day there's not many places to run up and down, because you run down to the quayside from Gateshead where she lives, around the quayside and then back up. Still a good run. I felt really strong on the day, felt really good. Probably could have ran further, but time was of the essence. I had to get to work. Then I had a rest on the Thursday instead of having a rest on the Wednesday. Then done the bike ride on the Friday, 35-mile bike ride. And that's when I started experiencing problems with my bike. Started making some noises from the back. I've been to see my local shop who repairs it, ANS Cycles. I went to see him. It's a wheel that he cannot fix, or he can't even touch it, he says. So it's a specialist wheel, supposedly. So I'm going up to a shop today up at Sunderland, who has fixed my wheels before. So I'm hoping he can fix the I think it's the bearings in it. Bearings don't feel right. The hub itself feels like it maybe is even bent. I've had a little look online to see if you can buy the parts for it. It seems very hard to buy the parts for. So rather than me trying to take it apart, because at the end of the day I am a mechanic, I do know what I'm doing with nuts and bolts, but I think I'd rather just give it to a specialist and get him to fix it. So anyway, so my last thing I did last week, done Alnwick trail run. Brilliant little place. I love Alnwick. Alnwick, Morpeth. I just love them. I love Northumberland. I'm a big fan of Northumberland. I think it's a gem of a place. So went and done the trail run before I went and watched a match. So my girlfriend's brother, Daniel, who owns Wild Deer Events, spoke to him before we'd done the event. He went, "It's very lumpy." Now, their words, I wouldn't have put it out. It says it's quite hilly. It's up and down and undulating and all that. Ideal for what I'm trying to train for, because I'm trying to train for the Three Peaks, which they are mountains. So, but yeah, it was a great run, as always, well put on, great event. I think I'm going to have a shot next year. They do a half marathon there. So I think I'm going to do the half marathon there next year. I think that'll be quite fun to do. Right, I think that's about it, really. That's about all that's happened in the last 2 weeks. Obviously, this will be week 11. Like I say, I'm not really doing much this week. I've done a little bit of training before this video. I've just done a little 20-minute workout there. I'm just going to do my little workouts in the morning, my little 20-minute workouts, because I'm starting to feel a little bit better after the weekend. If you want to know what day it is, it's Thursday. This is what happens when you're 50-year-old and you go out on the drink, and it takes 3 or 4 days to recover. This is why I don't really drink very much anymore either. I prefer to train. I can't drink anymore. So anyway, I think I'm just going to wrap it up there. I'm just going to leave it there for this week. I can't think of anything else that's on the board that I'm doing. So anyway, my plan is this Sunday, I'm going to Scafell Pike with my girlfriend and a couple of friends, just to have a little... I've done Scafell Pike several times in my life. I think I've done it in every season. From winter, spring. I've definitely done summer. Did I do autumn? I think I have. I've done it in autumn as well, yeah. So I'm going to go there because I want to have a little look, because that's obviously part of the Three Peaks. I've never done Scafell. I've done Scafell Pike, but I've never done Scafell. So I'm going to give that a shot this weekend. As far as content's concerned, it is coming along. I have got stuff put together. I'm just waiting for Dean, my friend, to make some music to go along with it all. And I'm just, again, getting used to this process of making it. I did do it, and I thought it was crap. I didn't like it, so I've pulled lots of it apart again and put it back together, and it's a bit better now, I think. So anyway, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to go and get myself some breakfast before I have to get ready and go to work, and I'll catch up all with you next week. Probably the week after, because I just think it's pointless. There's nothing to report from this week. It's going to be not really much to report from. I'll tell you what, I know I'll do the content. I'll do the more content, and I'll try and get the content in over the next couple of weeks. See what you think. Please leave comments. Please tell us if you like it or not. If anybody's even out there watching. Thanks again. If you've just started watching us, or please subscribe or like my videos just to try and help us build my channel.